Greetings, all and sundry, and welcome to another weekly installment of La Théâtre de Phénix, the program where I, as artistic director, have gathered together the most available talent to perform one of the greatest works of literature, the Ace Attorney trilogy. As I said, I'm artistic director Chaz Redhead, and if you're tuning in for the first time, where the hell have you been? We're on our final case of our final game. Luckily, you can catch up on YouTube with previous episodes. So please do that. Sorry, I was trying to type in the command and this at the same time. But we are on our final case, Bridge to the Turnabout. Children's author Elise Donim has been murdered at Hazakura Temple under mysterious circumstances. Some evidence points to an innocent nun called Iris. But is Iris really the one who did it? No, because they're the first person accused in a Phénix Wright case. Phénix Wright tried to save his erstwhile assistant Maya and ended up falling off a bridge, leaving him hospital-bound with a cold for some time. Thus, the investigation was taken over by Miles Edgeworth, Phénix's top. It's the only way to describe it. Miles Edgeworth took over the case and took it to court on behalf of Phénix Wright, and Francisca von Karma was in the prosecution's chair. So, very much fan service the game so far. But now it's time for Phénix to take back over the case. So let us begin. The lights are set. The cast are ready. We really don't have a lot of time left. Let's go. Please enjoy La Théâtre de Phénix, Bridge to the Turnabout. Enjoy. February 9th, 3:43 am. Hadi Clinic, Intensive Care Unit. Hadi Clinic? Is that hospital from the second game? Oh, boy.
Oh, please, no. Oh, no, I'm here. I'm still up at this hour, reading through the trial record and a certain case.
Do you want to take a second swing at that, sir?
No, you're right. I'll stick with that first one.
You really are recovering.
It's the first case my mentor, Mia, had ever handled in a court of law.
Game 3, Case 4, true believers.
The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. Web pages. Dahlia Hawthorne. What I have read, I don't want to believe. What is written here? Christ, I mean, look, this wasn't the Dahlia I knew. After falling into the Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved.
Miraculously saved? I dove in after you.
Once again, miraculously saved, but I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back.
Around the world?
And back.
Around the world?
Around the world.
Around the world?
Around the world. Do. I feel dizzy. My ears are ringing. My throat burns and my head is on fire. But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon because my schedule is jam-packed. I have to meet up with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know that he will be able to help me. Somehow.
Well, of course I'm here to help you, sir.
Oh, yeah. But also, someone else, Gary.
Son of a bitch. February 9th.
I've forgotten.
2:43 Pum, Dusky Bridge.
Dartford Bridge, awesome. Miles.
Right. Are you sure you're well enough to be doing?
I don't know, I'm still a bit headachy.
Can you look along? Green in the face.
God, he's really gearing up for this.
Or maybe Viridan, in artist speak.
Shut up! You said you wanted to be a wizard.
An artist wizard.
Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit. I had some tixie licks this morning.
How's your temperature now?
only 102.2 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm guessing, possibly Kelvins. Nothing to worry about.
Kind of something to worry about, because if it hits 108, you die.
Oh, yeah, I also coughed.
Oh, just right. It's infectious.
Oh, it's infectious.
A classic,
Oh, God.
a classic symptom of having a cold.
Oh, no.
Anyway, oh Jesus! I read today's trial record on the way up here. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive, despite the circumstances.
We're not in the clear yet. The main point is contention tomorrow. It's going to be the orange murder weapon.
Yeah.
In the end, this did not deliver the deadly blow. Which means there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about.
Wait, 2 swords?
Another orange sword, huh?
Don't you worry about anything, pal.
I never do.
I'll dig up the murder weapon myself, or I'll eat my coat.
You are writing checks that you cannot cash, Gumshoe.
You're gonna be very cold today, Dick. Very cold. Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here.
That is probably. Actually, I was thinking about playing the old precinct a little bit. Something I want to look into, doesn't it?
And, that is...
Our client's background.
Oh, okay, your client's background. Cool, yeah.
You
Right,
mean
no, totally.
Iris, sir?
I have the feeling we met before.
You and me, yeah, we go way back.
Yeah, you two go way back.
Not you idiot. All I want is confirmation. One way or the other. I probably won't be getting that from you, ...
Sorry, Edgeworth. I'm gonna burp. There you go. Pardon me.
I pity with you, right?
Take care, love.
Guess I should get moving too.
Why didn't you leave with him?
Why?
Embarrassing.
Yeah, why?
You know when you need to leave, but you don't want to walk the same way as someone at the same time. I already kind of said goodbye.
Yeah, no, that's fair. You want to listen to your podcast, but look, do you need to be somewhere?
Yeah, I gotta get to work on this bridge, pal.
Your office is on the bridge.
I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side.
Oh. Ack! That's right. Fuck, I forgot. Mayor is still stuck over at the inner temple.
Of
Bloody
course
hell.
you forgot. Of course you forgot that.
I've
But
been on
don't
the
you
internet.
worry, pal.
He was obviously not worrying at all.
I was not worrying.
As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know.
Lovely jubbly. Thank you, Gumshoe. Oh, you better
Oh, jeez,
walk away.
flies
'cause,
everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, no problem, pal. Just try not to give me that cough of yours, okay?
Yeah.
All right. I'm off. Da-da-da.
Hang in there, Mayor. We'll get you out. I promise.
Why was he making walking away music as he was walking away? Such a strange man.
Why not? But in the meantime, I've got to continue collecting evidence. Can't faff about. Come on.
All right, then.
Let's
Shall we
head off,
move,
Gary.
sir?
Yeah, go on. Main gate. You wearing your gloves?
Yeah,
It's
of course
freezing.
I am. February 9th, Hazakura
My
Temple,
sister's
main
birthday.
gate.
Happy birthday,
Ah!
Kirsty. Oh,
Please! It's for art's sake, I swear!
there's only one guy I know who could be this persistent and high-strung.
I'm talking about the heroine here. The heroine in my book. It'll make you famous. Ah! Ah!
Enough! A fool's fool, fools who foolishly accepts the foolishness of a fool's fool. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Wouldn't you agree, Phoenix, right?
Would I? I'm not too sure.
Yes, it's a simple question.
He's
yes
just
or
gotten
no?
out of the hospital.
I've just gotten out of the hospital. Hang on, pardon me. Wait a second. I know you. You're a...
Stop it! Your reflexes and your mind need to shape up. I'll rip the cold out of you.
God, my brain's frying like a sunny side up. You want to grill me over a name?
Like a what?
Why do I have to think these things? Why can't I say these singers out loud?
Frenzy, you can't do that.
Who the fuck are you calling Frenzy?
Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death. Or so I'm told, aren't you, Nick?
Rip a dead horse? Isn't that one of your American sayings?
No, it's not. I'm not on the brink of anything.
And me and Phoenix
Thank
are as
you.
American as they come. Isn't that right, sir?
We're so American.
We're as American as Swiss roll.
Don't try an analogy.
Come on, Nick. Tell her, would you? Tell her. She must model for my picture book. Franzi's Whiplash Splash. Simple and magnificent.
Okay, few thoughts immediately after hearing the title.
Bang across the face. Before you ask me to model, learn to give at least some semi-coherent testimony.
Well,
Before
before
that-
that, if
Yeah.
you talk, Nick.
No, thank you, Larry. And you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, mate.
I'm just gonna sweat here for a bit.
Absolute banger. Yeah, I'm
Sweating,
19.
It's so cold. I don't care what anyone says. I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. She flew, I'm telling you. Whoosh, just like that dude with the red underwear. You know the guy? You know him?
Do you mean
That's
fucking
me.
Superman?
Maybe. Possibly
Astro
in a non.
Boy?
I
No.
don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize to me. Larry Butts. That's what you gotta do.
Oh,
Gone
goes.
bye.
off he goes in the wrong direction.
Well, Phoenix, right. It's been a year since we last met. A pleasure to see you again.
All
Are
right.
you going to chat or are you going to leave?
I'm just going to think of a topic we could chat about.
right,
I thought
fair
of one. Have you been in Germany all this time? There we go. That's a nice topic.
So are you practicing a foreign language?
I am.
That's right. Extending my perfect Vin record, naturally.
Oh, joy. Sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we first met? Probably has.
I am Franziska von Karmas, a prodigy.
I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came here to this country for one sole reason: revenge.
Franziska was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13, 6 years ago. Her father was the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma.
Oh, he's the guy that tased you.
Yeah, that guy. He had a perfect win record for 40 long years, but now he is gone from this world.
Because he's shit at prison fights.
What the fuck? Why are you saying that all out loud?
I'm sorry, Francesca.
Why, when
Look,
you meet me, you have to remind me that my dad is dead.
it's just a thing that I do. I do it to everyone, but don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me for talking about your dead dad. Come on. Look, because of what happened to your father.
Again. Is it like second time you've brought it up? Phoenix, right, you will fall before me. This I promise. But it will be for my sake and not my father's. Are we clear?
Wearing some very sturdy walking boots, and yes, a crystal. Let's have another
All right, now,
topic.
what else you will talk about? Oh, well, in truth, I was quite shocked.
Here we go.
I came back to America with the intention of defeating you.
Did you say that when you went through customs under reason for trip?
Yes, I tick the box. Travel, business, smacking Phoenix right across the face.
There is
they
a
do
special
have a box
visa
for
you
that
can
now,
get.
yeah.
It's surprising the number of people that picked it. Instead, well, it was my little brother who was leading the defense.
Adopted.
Edgeworth. Come to think of it.
He was adopted by Manfred, although Manfred shot his father, so it's...
Was he really?
Yeah.
Edgeworth was pulled into being an orange prosecutor by Manfred von Karma as well.
My God, are you going to say that his dad is dead as well?
Yeah, your dad
Well,
killed
he is,
his dad.
yeah.
Oh, my bad. Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know? You want to hear it?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, he said was this case is special significance to you.
That's true, because it does.
And that's precisely why I am here. Your personal involvements will make crushing you into teensy-weensy pieces all the better.
Oh,
Yeah, a bit
nice.
too far?
Yeah, a bit.
Sorry.
It's probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile that it's almost. Yeah.
No. Finish that thought. Finish
Yeah,
that
should
fucking thought.
I? It's almost kind of cute.
Pig.
What
Hey, come
the
on.
fuck? No smirking.
Look, Miles is my true love. Look, no whipping the stick.
Shaboing across your sick head.
Ow.
That foolish fool doing such a foolish favor for such a foolishly foolish a fool.
Edgeworth.
Make no mistake, Phoenix, right? I came here for one thing and one thing only. To pulverize you.
And
Which
chew
I kind of-
bubblegum?
I'm all out of gum.
Oh, shit.
Bloody hell. Sort of like I thought you were here to bring me some Cold Killer X, you know.
Cold Killer
You
X,
know.
referenced in the first case of this game.
There we go. Let's have another topic. Who'll
Yeah,
start?
fine. What else?
Go on, you start this one.
All right, well, I went over the whole case file on the flight over.
Cool. And you read the whole thing. I only read the first paragraph.
Yes. I read every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph.
So you read
All
about
of it.
6 words.
Yeah, almost 7. There was all the ridiculous things you did made it a very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross a burning bridge. Did you
Yeah.
even consider the dangers?
No. I just kind of did it. But the only thought in my mind was, I have to get across.
And the
I don't
only
even
thought
know
in my
why.
mind was, there goes my paycheck.
A fool who doesn't think that it's more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks. As we say in Germany.
Gumshoe Sheddy there. Let me know once the bridge was repaired. Maya, she's got to be okay. I just know it.
You just remembered she existed.
Yeah, because... Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened at the inner temple that night.
Well,
Shall we
seems
just...
like you're out of here and I'm going the other way.
Yeah, right.
Right,
Well,
so-
take care, Francesca.
Catch
Sorry, if
you
I
on
could
the
just
flip
get round you.
side.
Sorry, it's just the synth. I
Yeah,
need
sorry,
to
we're just
move...
going to squeeze past.
Yeah,
move
no,
round to
sorry,
the
that's my bad. Take careful of the whip.
Okay.
See ya.
February 9th, Hazakura Temple, main hall. Sir, it stinks of vodka in here.
Oh, dear me.
Wow.
Oh, that was one short sigh.
Yeah.
Sister Bikini.
My. I didn't know you were here. How are you doing?
All right, personal space. Let's back it up.
Right. You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake.
I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I?
Life in general.
I let Mystic Elise die, and then there's Iris as well.
Yeah. Hang on, Mystic Elise. Now that I think about it.
There's an acolyte stuck at the inner temple.
Tell me who that's a picture of right now, sir.
Oh, that is Maya.
Right. Thank God.
See? Yeah.
And that poor little girl has gone missing too.
Who is that?
It is Pearls. Or Pearly, as we sometimes say. That little girl. You don't mean Pearls, do you?
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
All right, you don't need to grab his lapels.
Oh dear.
She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident.
Pearls? She's missing. Shit, that's my badge. I am a legal guardian. Look, why didn't someone tell me about this earlier? Gary!
I was having triple bypass surgery because I nearly drowned saving you.
Right.
They say I might never play the melodica again.
Well, that's a good thing.
I must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself.
So you're all out of faith.
I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel.
Are you talking about your performance at the trial today?
You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie.
How many fingers am I holding up right now?
That's up for debate. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Miss Stickerly's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least I was until this morning.
I don't see any cyclops, so she must be telling the truth.
Really does make your job easy, doesn't it?
It really does. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden? What's happened?
You know that artist who testified after me?
Ah, yes.
I saw Iris flying, her white hood fluttering. Fluttering, I felt like I might start flying myself.
When I saw that man testify so fervently about something so impossible, I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand.
Wouldn't take that guy too seriously, to be honest. He's an artist, but, all he draws is trouble and nothing else. Sometimes Dennis the Menace will draw as well, but mainly trouble. Look, if both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that can only mean one thing, that they both originally didn't see what they think they saw. Right. On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the Inner Temple, is that correct?
That's right, I'm sure it was Iris.
But Iris claims she was in her room at Hazakura Temple.
I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night, but because you did... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, because I did, and then because you did, Maya is stuck in the Inner Temple.
She's drunk and she's written the script on her arm.
I'm so sorry.
She's going to start reading the stage directions in a minute.
The drafts in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter is especially bad.
Oh, there. The training hall looks like it's about to fall down any second.
Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know.
Oh, thanks for letting us know.
Oh, yeah, that was a nice thing.
Oh, orange earthquakes?
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall.
Bloody hell, what are we doing standing here? We've got to get Maya out of there fast.
Oh,
no,
now
we're
you
not
care.
standing
Now
there.
you care.
Yeah, Maya's in there.
But still, there's really no need to worry.
Okay, you're giving very mixed messages here.
That area on the other side of Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island.
It's are isolated. Hang on, it's like an orange island. Hang on, how so?
Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the Inner Temple. No one lives out there, and it's surrounded on all sides by the river or the forest.
Ah, yes, islands are very frequently surrounded by both water and land.
I see. More like a spit.
So a criminal
Luxembourg,
would
famous
reject.
island.
Should they choose to flee in that direction. And as long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she will have to stay there.
That means Maya could be stuck out there with a murderer and no way to escape either.
Stuck with a murderer and no
thought
way
of
to
that.
escape? If I had a nickel for every time this happened to Maya, I'd have 2 nickels, which is not a lot, but it's weird it's happened twice.
Oh dear, yes, I suppose it does.
Yeah. Please, Gumshoe, get that bridge up faster.
I think he's arguing with somebody on the phone about tiles.
All right. Look, I'm curious about a few things, and if you don't mind answering some questions.
Oh, do you need to know my measurements for your investigation or something?
No, we
No.
need to pump the brakes here.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Oh, you've got your own tape measure. No, that's fine. Honestly, we don't need that. Look, I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elsie Doonim.
Not even close.
Not even close? Fair enough.
I'm afraid I don't know her waist size or her bust size for that matter. In fact, but I have my own written down.
No, honestly, it's fine. Look, I'm just wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with.
I know, I'm worried we're not made of stone.
I mean, look, she told us herself that she wasn't here for the spiritual training.
My. You make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Wright.
There's shit on the floor right over there.
Right over there.
Mystic Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know.
Fair enough. Yeah. You did it again, Sister Bikini. Just there. I noticed you always referred to Miss Doonim as Orange Mystic Elise.
Oh?
Yes. Now, why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte.
We address all our visitors as mystic. It makes their experience feel authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know.
Right. Hang on. How do you know that? How can you say for sure that she's older than you? Plus, me and Gary have been here, and we haven't been called Mystic Gary or Mystic Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God, can you see him?
There they are.
Oh, how many of them are there?
There's 5.
Oh, that's a lot.
Seems like Miss Elise Doonim was no ordinary visitor after all. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Doonim on the evening of the murder, and now she's vanished. It's all got to be connected somehow.
That's just your mission statement, isn't it?
It's all got to be connected.
It's all connected somehow.
Otherwise, what is the fucking point? Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess? We could have finished this 3 weeks earlier.
Please, Mr. Mystic Wright, I know you're worried, but try to keep it together.
I'm sorry. I overreacted. Oh, man. My head's throbbing so bad. I need more Tixie Licks. It's killing me.
I've got some Panadol.
No.
Whiskey?
Yeah, more of that. Look, Pearls, she was with Miss Doonim on the night of the murder, remember?
Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little darling even once after we'd finished eating dinner.
The murder. It didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it?
According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either.
Come on, keep calm. There's one orange place left where Pearls could be. She just has to be there. Gumshoe. I'm counting on you to check it out for me. So please hurry the repairs up. How is he with the tiles, people?
So
I
apparently...
just think that Metro is it's a pleasing shape for the eye. Metro, is it Metro?
He's going to start haggling over grouting in a minute, sir.
All right. Go on, let's move.
Let's have a move.
All right, see ya. Oh, you're right, Francesca. And you know what? We're going to head off. See ya.
See you later. Bye.
Oh, we're back. Hello.
Let's go to the courtyard.
Sorry, we went the wrong way. We went the wrong way.
February 9th, Hazakura Temple Courtyard.
This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so I'm going to imagine somewhere else she could have lied. Maybe there are some clues that have yet to be found.
It was almost poignant.
Lovely, let's head back. Oh, there's a toboggan.
Hey, what was that jarring, inconsiderately loud yell?
Hey, so this is where you've been keeping nice and warm, I see.
Detective, have you finished the repair?
The bridge! Ah, yeah, I did that. I told you I'd let you know.
Well, then I'll come along with you.
Sorry, man. No unauthorized entry. Access is restricted to people involved in the case.
And you, as a potential eyewitness, are not involved in the case.
What was that?
I said you, as a
I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get much more involved than me.
Wow. Yeah, that's not why. Ah, oh, God!
of the whip.
For boing. It's been a while, Scruffy.
You're... Miss...
Bing! Shut your fucking head!
My gut!
Sister, please leave the investigation to me.
My. Well, you certainly seem to have everything under control.
Gumshoe is just openly bleeding.
Oh, God.
I am on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to do. And do you have a mop?
As you work to pin the guilt on Iris.
For bosh!
Ow!
What are you daydreaming about, Phoenix, right?
Ow!
Bing!
Jesus,
Silence.
that hurts!
I, Franziska von Karma, will personally guide you through your investigation. So, you will follow me.
Me and Gary, we're doing all right. Hang on. She's not seriously going to follow me around, is she?
I don't know, man. I'm digging it.
All
Right, let's
come
go
along.
this way. No, I'm taking the lead. You're following.
Oh.
Let me go out first.
All right, you go.
I'm fine.
Dickie, you come in. All right.
I'll catch up
He's
with
gonna
you guys.
stay here with me.
I'm just gonna check, yeah. You alright, mate?
We really do need to get a mop.
Just
This
don't
is
leave
a
me
lot
with
of
this
blood.
lady.
We'll get you a plaster.
This way, I'm taking us to this bridge.
Oh, yeah. The
No,
bridge
I
is
don't
cracking.
think maybe not, actually. This is not very cold. I'm not very good with the
Okay.
cold.
We're going to cross over the bridge.
February 9th, Inner Temple Gut.
Things have certainly become a lot livelier than before. Look at all these people.
They must have commenced the investigation.
Oh,
That-
Mr. Nick?
That voice.
Oh, fucking hell.
Pearls!
Yay, jovial music.
Mr. Nick? Oh, Mr. Nick! You were...
Hang on. So you were here ever since that night? Jesus, are you not freezing?
I was so lonely. I thought I was gonna die.
You can't die from loneliness, otherwise Larry would have been dead for a decade.
When I woke up in the morning and saw the dusty bridge was gone, I realized I was all alone.
She was all orangely alone.
Well, it must have been very trying for you, little girl.
Oh my god, she's trying to empathize.
This is me. I'm
This
one of
is
the
weird.
girls.
You're...
I'm Francisco von Karma, the prodigy. There's no need to worry that now that I'm here.
You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year.
Well, she was a bit of a bitch.
I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip.
What?
Ooh. Snap.
Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean. I'll never forgive you.
Mr. Vippy, hold my pearls.
Looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin.
I see. The bash.
Oh, look, why are you whipping me? I didn't even say anything. I thought that.
You didn't have to. The smile on your lips always gives you away. You're doing some thinking inside your head.
Oh, damn me and my thinking, moving lips. Anyway, look, Pearls. Weren't you with Maya?
I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
Huh? What are you talking about, Pearls? Of course it's your fault.
I
Well, great job, sir.
Hey, what, Pearls? I didn't mean it. Oh, shit, she just ran off. Fucking hell.
For pig!
Oh, Jesus.
That was cruel, Phoenix, right? To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable.
What was that all about? Pearls acting like that. It's giving me the creeps. I'm just going to turn my head to the left 30 degrees. And I can't find her. Ah, bollocks. I guess I better take another look around since I've finally got a chance. Especially since something about this place seems orangely different from 2 days ago. I mean,
You did not try very hard to look for her just then.
I didn't, to be fair. I'm just going to put me Kanye West sunglasses on with the stripes. No, take them off. There's a weird smell coming from that incinerator. The door is also open, almost like it's begging me to look inside.
That's a bad
Hey,
mindset.
Gary, should I
That's a
put my
bad
head in this
mindset.
incinerator?
That's a bad mindset, and we should change that.
Well, let's see what stunning clue is concealed in here, shall we?
You're coming in
Yes.
way too confident on this.
Just going to poke my head in there. Huh? It's empty.
What the
Crap.
fuck are you doing? How naive of you, Phoenix, right?
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
bollocks.
Phoenix, look at me stick my head in. Who am I? What are you doing, step bro? Who am I?
I hate this.
Oh, but it's a bit strange, don't you think, Francesca von Karma?
What, do you want me to stick my head in
that
that,
Gary's
in
doing
that
that?
pot? Yeah, it's fucking weird that he's doing that.
Yeah, I seem to remember.
But you did it first.
I know I did. We're just a couple of weird guys. Aren't we, Gary? Just a couple of weird guys. There was snow on this orange incinerator. That's literally orange. The first time I saw it.
Don't
It's
try and
not
drag me
like-
into this.
And now look at it. No snow. In other words, someone's been using it to burn orange something recently.
Listen, Phoenix, right? It's impertinent to call people by their full name. I was only oh, that's your line.
Yeah, look, listen, you literally were copying me and I was only copying you.
Well, I was only copying you.
Well, there we go.
There we go.
What an excellent use
What
of
does
our time this
impertinent
has been.
mean?
What does impertinent mean? I don't know. You
Should we
tell
go
me.
deeper into the training hall?
Go on, let's go in the training hall.
Am I still
February
leading you
9th,
or?
Inner Temple Training Hall.
Now go on, you lead us in.
Yeah. What's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
Maya, she was supposed to be in here training.
Yet it appears she's nowhere to be seen.
What's that? That strange orange lock. It wasn't there 2 days ago. This whole room is really giving off some strange orange vibes. Now let's have a look.
I shall add to
played
the
enough-
strange vibes.
That's gotta be a bomb, right?
Gotta be.
I've played enough video games.
Yeah,
What
that
do you
was-
think that this yellowish poster is, Phoenix, right?
Oh, this yellowish poster. It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually.
Covered in sick.
Yeah.
A woman? I don't see any woman here.
You've got to think past the sick. Look, there's a different atmosphere in this room since the last time I was here. First of all, this sick. But no, it's a different atmosphere. It's a different orange smell. It's gravy.
What a revelation!
It's bloody gravy.
Sick and gravy are not mutually exclusive. What is the matter?
This scroll, it's been completely covered in bloody gravy.
Ah, yes, there's a very appetizing smell in there. But gravy is a type of sauce. If you need any more solid jumps in from me, just let me know. When you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy as a substitute, I see.
No, us Americans, we don't do that. No one does that. For starters, A, it stinks, for one. And also, it's very tasty, so we wouldn't waste it. Look, this must be the gravy that we had with the roast on the night of the incident. That was a lovely roast, lovely Yorkshires. But why would anyone do this? Why this scroll? Anyway,
You can't just take that.
Yeah, I'm going to take it. Roll it. Oh, it's getting all in my rucksack.
Well, that's
My
your own
evidence
fault.
rucksack. Right, go on. This door. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it.
Does
I've
it
said
look
this
like the
before.
locks you see in your mind?
Those chains. It's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. Well, I've never seen a lock quite like this one before.
I have. I've seen orange locks and orange chains just like this one before. They look just like the ones that guard a person's secrets during an orange cyclock. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern.
Wait
My
a
mind.
second. That sounds like a Texan cyborg.
A Texan cyborg, you say?
Well, sort of south. So, I'm very bad with placing accents, but this sentence sounds like a cyborg of some description.
It's more of a Georgia, honestly. There's a roundness that you don't normally get with Texas, but I wouldn't expect you to know that, Gary, being as you are not a particularly well-traveled American synth player. But they not even you'd manage to get here faster than this, Mr.
Prosecutor Goddo, I didn't know you were here.
Neither did I.
Prosecutor?
Show up at the trial today. We were waiting for ages.
I could ask you the exact same question.
He fell off a bridge.
Yeah, I did fall off a bridge. But I had a cold, so
Don't say
Are
you
you
had
sure
a cold.
it's a
Say you
cold?
fell off a bridge.
I fell off a bridge.
I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with.
This is why you lead with falling off the bridge, sir.
The importance of which is something you have no hope of ever understanding.
Enough. I believe I have the measure of you. You're the very worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial,
Dots. Who's the wild mare, Trite?
This is Ms. Von Karma. She was the acting prosecutor in your absence today.
And
I
she's standing
appreciate-
right here?
The saxophone. That's a very nice underscore, Gary. Thank you. Huh. Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, Princess. It's time for the big boys to take the reins.
Oh dear.
What did you just fucking call me? Just who do you think you are? This case is mine.
Hey, Philly, know your role and shut your mouth. I can't stand women like you. I'm only gonna say this once, Lady von Wippenberg. Go home.
Bang, bing, bosh! Take that to your mouth, you bastard! Phoenix, right!
What? Why are you hitting me for?
I mean, you earned it. You deserve more cracks of a whip than that, Trite.
Just fell off a bridge 2 days ago. What?
You said you had a cold.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You still don't get it, do you?
Don't get a lot of things.
No, I'm with you. You don't realize that you set something in motion that you'll never be able to undo.
Life. No, there's something different about Goddo today. I'm getting such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his.
It's old
Eyes?
charisma.
Eyes?
Yeah, maybe eyes. Is it anger? Or
Eyes.
is it sorrow?
Could be eyes.
I'm going to go with sorrow. You had some important business and that's why you weren't in court, huh? So, what was it?
Dots. I've told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. You see, Trite, I've experienced something most have not. Death.
You died.
Of course, being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. The paperwork, very difficult to fill out when it catches flame. The meticulous regeneration and adjustment of all of your internal organs is... Well, let's just say modern medicine allows us all to live to a ripe old age. Even someone like me.
So, you mean... that mask you wear is...
Directly hooked to my intestines, yes. This ugly device, I promise, is not a fashion statement, my unenlightened friend.
Evacuating bowels. Would you wish to delay for 10 minutes?
No, now seems the perfect time, actually. I think this is pointed.
Oh my god!
What the fuck? There's sick and shit in here now.
I shouldn't have had all that gravy. Without this, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face.
If you're all over your visor now, I didn't know.
My eyesight's pretty messed up, to be honest. I gotta be straight. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn-out piece of junk of a body going with regular servicing, for which I pay highly. This is America, after all.
I'm sorry, but what is... You say you experienced death? How is that possible? What happened?
Dots. Why don't you ask him?
Huh? Me? Well, Gary, would you point at Gary or me? Me.
No, try it. You.
Oh.
You're the... What, can you not check the eye line? It should be telegraphed by this point. You should know all about it. You know when my life ended, and who ended it for me.
For boing! Well, Phoenix, right, do you?
Yeah, hit him again.
I don't know what he's talking about, Francesca.
Hit him harder, hit him till he knows.
I don't know about this. This could be something from your past when I wasn't your court-appointed synth player.
Maybe, although, to be honest, I do feel a little tug at the corner of my memory. I think I do orangely know about how Goddo was orangely killed.
It will all become clear in due time.
Go in about 3 weeks or so.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? Try.
I think so. Is that right, Gary?
Yeah, hopefully, you know.
Yeah, hopefully around then.
Depends.
Mid-June. Earlier, you said I've done something I can never undo.
Wait, so we can't control Z-it?
What did you mean by that exactly?
Dots.
Dots, fair enough.
That's generally, it's my go-to, if I'm honest.
Activating brooding silence.
It's less effective if you announce it first. We need to
Brooding
get that scene
silence
too.
has ended.
Thank you. The inner temple here on this side of Dusky Bridge is an isolated island. That's why I
We've
come here
debated
for
this.
my
We
bowel
think it's a
movements.
spit, personally, me and Gary. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's
More of a
what Sister
peninsula.
Bikini said too.
Yeah. And I wonder, Triad, do you know what the police are doing here today?
What do you mean?
They're searching. Searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing.
Missing?
As leader of the search party, I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Maya Fey is not Orangely on this side of Dusky Bridge.
Huh? But that's impossible. She came here that night and...
I won't say it again. The chances of her being here are nil. Excluding, of course, one very unique place.
One? Where is that? Thought Park.
The Orange Sacred Cavern, the entrance of which right now.
Oh.
This is the only place that the search party has yet to explore.
So they haven't searched the cavern yet, huh?
Now, I'm hoping there's a good cappuccino machine in there. I'm getting the shakes. Be aware, though, that the temperature inside is frequently falling below freezing. Even if she were in there, yes, I will correct my own grammar. It's worth. It's a conditional sentence. The chances of her being found alive are slim at best.
No!
Which means, Trat, that you sent Maya Fey to her death.
Oh, bollocks.
You fool! That's so silly. If that's the situation, why aren't you in there right now as a search party?
You must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Don't you see the big orange lock and chains? It's an orange trick lock. I'm making preparations to open it as we speak. Well, try it. Once again, a woman dies because of you.
Wait, once again? What?
Yeah, I know. And once again, what are you talking about?
Don't tell me you've forgotten.
I probably have.
It was only 2 years ago, after all,
I've definitely forgotten then.
when the last unfortunate woman died because of you.
Because of me.
Because of you.
Because of me.
Of you? Yeah, can you still not see where I'm looking? And do you know who that was? It was Maya Fey. That's right, Mia Fey.
Mia?
She dead, isn't she? You killed her.
No, that's not how it was.
Well, she dead.
Yeah, but I didn't kill her.
It was 2 years ago. Mia Fey was pursuing someone, a man. But she bit off more than she could chew. She made a very dangerous enemy, as cannibalism is wont to do.
That's one case I'll never forget.
But
I got that guy, personally.
Do you mean Red White?
Yeah.
Sure, Miss Fey's murderer was caught, but that won't bring her back.
Well, it's funny you say that,
Yeah.
actually.
It is kind of funny. She kind of comes back from time to time. Well, no, but hang on.
You were with her at the time, you and no one else. It was your responsibility. You should have protected her.
Oh, he's one of these guys.
Oh, Christ. Look,
I did say I went to hell. I'm not a nice man. You say Mia Fey was your teacher. Well then, you've learned nothing. Tried. Robbed her of her life. And now, you've let your sister suffer the same fate. Her sister. I forget who's related to who. The little one?
Yeah, that's the one. Look,
That's the one, yeah.
I haven't sentenced May to death. No.
What's this peculiar looking lock? Can we go back to the matter at
Can I
hand?
just say, I love seeing two prosecutors talking. You know, just the clash of extreme personalities in the same room. It's really a treat.
Okay,
Right,
thanks, Gary. Nice one. Why don't we just break it open then? It would be a simple matter of just big pliers.
I'm
or maybe
afraid we
winch.
can't do that.
No winch.
This area has always been prone to earthquakes. The repeated tremors have weakened the foundations of the training hall. Any excessive force used to break the lock open would result in darts. Well, let's just say that the inner temple and the sacred cavern would be a thing of the past.
Very well. Then dare I suggest the obvious solution of opening it with the key?
Sure, just show me where the keyhole is on this trick lock. I set it in orange.
There's no keyhole.
That's right. An interesting puzzle, huh?
It is.
The person who set this lock is the only one who can open it.
Oh, that's a shame. I mean, solving a puzzle like that would have been a really interesting piece of gameplay.
Then who was it?
Simple. The accused.
What? Iris?
When an acolyte undergoes training inside... Dear God, I'm just a nest of exposition snakes. I do nothing but tell you what's happening. Why didn't I just do this myself? What do I need you for? I just do this on my own.
It's very helpful.
I'm trying. The attending sister is... I said other things in the sentence, but I've forgotten them. The ascending sister is responsible for locking the entrance. Obviously, the night of the murder was no exception. Maya Fey was to train in there.
Sister Bikini did mention it a number of times, now that I think about it. She said that Iris was left in orange charge of supervising the early stages of the training.
So Iris, the accused, is the only one who can open this lock. I've arranged for her to be brought here now.
Iris is the only person who can open this orange lock. I hope she gets here soon. Hang on, I'm desperate for a piss. Hang on, in there, it's Maya. We'll get you out.
Oh. I should be getting back to work.
Wait, Goddo, don't go.
Almost.
How sure about Mayor are you?
There's not a doubt in my mind.
Activating doubt matrix.
No, I said no. Now is not. I need this service. She's in the cavern somewhere. It's the only place she could be. You'd better start praying. You'd better pray that friend of yours brings the accused back here soon.
I don't think you're much of a praying man, are you, sir? How would you describe
Not so.
yourself? You're agnostic?
Atheist.
Oh, kind of Satanist.
All right. But this guy was in hell and came back.
I know.
Yeah, do you want to know anything?
Yeah.
Can I send you
Go on,
an
Gary.
email? Can you get email on your headpiece?
No, I don't get it. This is not Google Glass. This
All
is a
right.
somewhat more. It runs my liver.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You go, Edgeworth?
Listen up, Tride. There's only one thing I want to say to you before I go. I'll never accept you. Never.
That's two things.
I was just being emphatical.
Oh, he's off.
Wow, that was really something. That was really mean, actually. You should choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix, right?
And you know what? That's what everyone says. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. I guess I'll just have to do what I can do for now.
Not poignant.
All right, off we go. Off we
Right,
go.
follow me.
We have more
All
things
right,
to
follow you.
investigate.
Trot along.
Who could that be?
Sounds like someone's talking to himself. But where's that coming from?
I guess I better wash that orange stuff off. That's what I'll do.
Is that gravy?
I don't know, but I can't do that. I'm a detective, not a washerwoman.
Sorry.
Oh, my brain. Oh, this is driving me nuts.
For boing!
I'm boing.
Is something troubling you, Scruffy?
Please don't whip me like that all of a sudden, sir.
There's gravy all up your back. It was merely a simple greeting. Come on, friendly tap on the shoulder. You know, tap tap with a whip.
So,
what's up, Gumshoe? Is something on your mind and your back?
how did you know, pal?
I can see it.
Perhaps you are trying to decide if you wanted to wash that off or not.
How did you know, sir? Oh, yeah. I nearly forgot. You can't go through that little gate there, okay?
What you mean that one that says no entry on it, just over there?
I kind of already snuck in there.
Ooh. Is he trying to be clever or something?
So, what's behind there, Scruffy?
It's kind of like a garden, garden.
You could have had any adjective.
Yeah, garden-like. I can't think of a more apt adjective for a garden.
It's like a garden.
Yeah, like a garden.
Right, you know what? Fair play. Yes, that's the most accurate way to describe it.
Gardenish. It's garden-esque. Anyway, under investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you. I'm asking you, pal. You got me?
Isn't it normally the other way round?
Well, see you later.
Oh, Poppy Pops.
What is his life?
So, shall we adjourn to this garden, Phoenix, right?
Of course. What else would we do?
Did you just burp?
No.
Did you just burp at the start of that sentence?
No. I'd tell you, Gary, if I burped.
It kind of stinks of burps, so I'd like to know.
I did have a 7-Up before on the drive here. Look, I really want to know what Gumshoe was thinking of washing off.
Get a big streak of gravy all the way up his back.
Jeez, come on.
February
Probably that.
9th,
Let's head
Inner
over this
Temple,
bridge.
Garden.
Oh, the gardeny garden.
There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is. Is it these skis that are up against the fence?
Strange feeling. Forget about that. What's that strange writing on the stone lantern?
Ah! What are you doing in this garden-ass garden, sir? I thought I said you can't come in here.
Don't you know, Scruffy? A Von Karma will always show up wherever there is a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here.
But...
Yes, I thought so. Now total off.
So, how's the inner temple investigation going?
I'm just gonna get over my complete disregard. The complete disregard for my ask. I'm just gonna tell you anyway. Yeah, no, we got the best scientific forensic team in the world working on the place.
No, there's red stuff everywhere. It's gross.
See, these guys are the best.
Forensic team. And what was the outcome of this scientific study?
Somebody may have died here within the past 100 years.
We rolled out jam, right?
Oh, no, we haven't. Shit.
Yeah, thought so. So, nothing. Scientifically speaking, this place is clean as a whistle.
My whistles aren't clean. That's simply not good enough, Scruffy. Do you think that I'll let you get away with that?
Well, there's a couple of things that bothered me when I first got here, so...
That orange stone lantern and the orange surrounding areas that's not covered in orange snow. All of that, correct?
It's a particularly dirty whistle. Yeah.
That's absolutely filthy.
Scientifically speaking. Oh, I got the lab boys to look them over, right, boys?
Yeah, this lantern is probably made of stone.
Yeah, these guys, they're the best. They make the big bucks. The results were... it's kind of hard to say, actually.
Got a lot of syllables.
Yeah.
Stone? Look, I guess I better look into this myself. And then... let's examine.
Remember, they haven't ruled out jam or ketchup.
I didn't even think of ketchup.
Shit,
There's
somebody
a
write
charm
that
of-
down.
There's a charm of something poking out of the snow. Looks pretty old, like a party popper or something. There's a leather cord tied to it too.
Apparently, it belonged to the victim.
To Miss Elise Doznim.
Yeah, there was a broken orange leather cord around the lady's neck. That ends the cords from... Wait, the ends of the cords found on both the victim and on the charm match exactly. So
Sometimes I don't know how you dress yourself. You know that.
I was reading it from a
He
piece
doesn't.
of paper that science... I said it was difficult to say.
I do it for him.
This means that this charm definitely belonged to Ms. Doonan. That's what that means. This could be a really vital piece of evidence. I'm going to pop it in my little evidence rucksack.
Elise Donim. It's a shame she wasn't called Susan.
Yeah, pop that in there. A
Pseudonym.
little seg... Thanks for clarifying, Gary.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, what the heck is that?
Okay, yeah, so probably not jam nor cat, but you spotted it in it too, huh? Yeah.
Hang on, are you kidding me? Couldn't be more fucking obvious, mate.
It says Orange Mayor.
Does it?
I think it says Oyo.
Yeah. Otto.
Yeah,
And it's
Olo.
written in blood.
Bash boing ding dong! Get out! You will answer our questions now, Scruffy, without exception.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
But let me think of them first. What is 2 + 7?
9.
Damn.
About Mayor.
Oh, all right. Did Mr. Godot tell you yet?
Yes, we heard.
He's got a search party out looking for her. But there's nowhere else she could have disappeared to on this side of Dusky Bridge. All we can do is wait here for Mr. Edgeworth to get here, pal.
Edgeworth?
Really is an all hands on deck situation this
It
time.
really is.
He's escorting Iris, the defendant over here.
We'll have to wait, since she is the only one who can open the door to the sacred cavern.
Oh! I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal.
Huh? I wonder what it is.
I don't know. He had a little box in his back pocket. Probably nothing. Just don't be expecting any good news when you talk to him. He was sweating, looked real nervous. When I spoke to him, Mr. Edgewood, he sounded so down that I felt like I was drowning.
Sounds pleasant.
What's the capital of Malta, Gumshoe?
M.
Hey, Valletta. Mayor, so these letters are written in orange blood.
Yeah. What's worse is it's the victim's blood. What we're saying now, right, science guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
It looks like the victim's blood. Yeah, definitely not jam.
This is Miss Doonim's blood.
Doonim?
This on my finger, yeah.
All right. Well, we haven't done any detailed analysis yet, but thanks to the lick test, we're gonna say it's looking that way.
But someone could taste whether it's her blood. What do you mean you haven't done a detailed
Tastes like a
analysis?
Doonem, yeah.
Tastes like Doonim. Right, well, give me some. I'm going to have to check. It's most interesting, though.
Yeah, try this one.
Oh, that's strawberry flavored. Oh, that is jam.
Hey, you're
Phoenix,
good. You
right.
professional or something?
It's an amateur hobby. Mr. Phoenix, right, I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written orangely and upside downly.
Yeah, know what?
Yeah.
That was really bothering me, too. But I just came up with the answer. The result of my own special gumshoe investigation.
Oh god, he's named
God.
it. Yeah.
Really? Do tell.
I have my own spin-off game. It's gonna be great. The night of the murder. That stone lantern was orangely upside down.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, there's really only one logical explanation to this mystery. Mrs. Orange Elise Doonim wrote down these letters herself in orange, in her own blood.
You must be joking. That's impossible. Clearly the thing was upside down.
Have I made a joke since we've met?
No.
From the writing in the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, it seems pretty likely that this gardener's garden in Orange was the scene of Miss Elise Doonham's murder. At least that's our current theory on how the events took place, pal.
What? Alright. So, Miss Doonim was killed orangely here.
However, you want to look at it?
Do you want to take a second run of that?
Could I?
Yeah.
Come on, Scruffy, you've got this.
You can do it, Dick.
However, you want to look at it? That's what...
That's his finger to miss.
Then, what Sister Bikini saw in the courtyard at the main temple was... Well, what was it? If that wasn't the scene of the bloody crime, what did she see?
Bosh!
What do you think, Mrs. Von Carmen?
Surely a special gumshoe investigation would reveal the answer, no?
Wait a sec. Hang on. The bloody writing and all the other bloody clues are here. Someone could have easily settled that up after the murder had taken Orangely place, right?
Sorry, that's not an option, pal.
Why not? I want it to be an option. It's my game.
How quickly you forget, Phoenix, right? Ever since the incident occurred, this place has been completely inaccessible in Orange. Because Dusky Bridge was completely orangely burnt out.
I was overseeing repairs to the bridge the whole time. I tiled it and everything. I got a, what do you call a tiler?
Tyler.
Yeah. There's no word for it. Nobody came over
Paint a
here
decorator.
for me and my men. Which means nobody could have orangely planted all this stuff here, pal.
I can't think of a counter argument to that, so I'm going to say yeah.
I knew it. I should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here, like the cop I am.
What's a fox, Scruffy?
This really was the scene of the crime. Then I need to figure out exactly what orange was that Bikini actually saw.
Yes, there's no time to lose, sir. Let's run over and question her right now.
Go on, let's go. After you, Francesca.
Yep, run. Step in my footprints. It's a fun game.
Run.
Your cardio is absolute dog shit, Gary.
I'm carrying a synthesizer. February 9th, Hazakura Temple, main gate.
It seems you have a visitor.
Mr. Wright!
Iris, I'm glad to see you.
Oh no, he's fallen asleep.
No, I was just muted. Goddo managed to mobilize the police by claiming a state of emergency.
You see how he slid into that accent like a plane touching down? That's the mark of a professional.
Not him again.
Never mind him. We've got to hurry and unlock the sacred cavern.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. It's my fault someone so important to you is locked in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later?
All right. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. I'll see you later, right?
I see ya. Oh no, hold it. Wait, Edgeworth. I'm coming with you guys.
Sorry, right? We can't allow you to come with us.
What?
I hate to be the one to break it to you. Maya Fey is in a rather delicate position.
What do you mean by a delicate position?
This isn't simply a rescue operation, right? It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere.
Come on, Edgeworth. Come on, mate.
If anything happens, give it the first to know. Please understand.
Mr. Wright, all that matters is that Mystic Maya is rescued, correct?
Listen to the voice of reason for a change, Phoenix, right?
Yeah, my voice.
From now
So
on,
annoying.
consider anything beyond Dusty Bridge to be. We'll be going now.
Mind how you go. Oh.
For boing!
Ow!
This is no time to be standing around, crying, holding your hands, Phoenix. Answer other things that demand your attention.
Well, my hands demand my attention, but she's right. Thanks for reminding me and whipping me, I suppose. Look,
You're
come on.
welcome. This way.
All right.
February 9th, Hazakura Temple, main hall.
Oh,
Sister Bikini looks like she's shrunk some since I last saw her.
If she had, she would have disappeared.
Don't be so rude, Phoenix, right? What's wrong, Sister Bikini? Spit it out.
my. Hello, you two. How are you doing? Waha? Waha?
Every time we talk to her, I feel like she's auditioning for Yoshi.
Whoa, but they gave it to somebody else.
From the sound of that sigh, I guess she's still pretty down.
I was just here, you know. She was accompanied by that handsome crimson-clad prince.
That's exactly how you describe him in your diary, sir.
Harry, he's my crimson-clad prince. Is she talking about Edgeworth? She better be.
It was just a courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk with her at all. Oh dear, it's all my fault that this has happened. Poor Iris, she was worried about my back, would you believe? What have I done to her?
only what you had to do, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified about what you saw. There's no shame in that. And we'll see to it that your testimony wasn't made in vain.
Well, I don't hear anyone else saying that.
Oh, well, I'm playing the
Pointedly
synth,
at
so yeah.
Phoenix,
Yeah,
right?
but everyone else is quite busy.
Mr. Blue Suits doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see.
Yeah, Mr. Blue Suits, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long.
I had a big headache. Ow! What a glare that person had. Oh, yes, look, you did great, Sister Bikini. Ow! Absolutely spectacular. Really, really well done.
You two are the only ones who said that to me.
Bloody hell, I can't shake the feeling that I just become a shill to a shrew. A shill to a shrew, I tell you.
What?
What? Do you have a problem, Phoenix, right?
I mean, where to
What's a
start?
shill? What's a shill?
Sure. I don't know what a shill is, but I sure as hell know what a shrew is. I'm sure. She was brave to testify so truthfully like that, but I know she's still hiding something. Guess it's time to break that sight block of hers. Right, let's get that Magatama out. Off it. Here we go. Take that. Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Ms. Elise Doonin had a special significance to this temple. As to why she had a special significance, I believe it has to do with her true orange identity.
What on earth are you talking about? She was... Mystic Elise was an author. Just an author of picture books.
What, like Roger Hargreaves? Look, to be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her. She could be Roger Hargreaves.
Suspicions?
Yes. I mean, she was doodling everywhere and she numbered her books, but I didn't have any evidence to support my theory, though, apart from the books. But now I greenly do. This piece of evidence proves Miss Doonin's true identity. Here it is, the party popper itself. Take that. Miss Doonin had this charm with her at all times.
Where did you...
This isn't some cheap good luck charm either. This proper legit, this one.
Then what do you think it is, Mr. Rat?
Sir, these next words you're going to say could shake the very foundations of this trilogy as we know it.
Here we go.
What could a talisman like that possibly mean?
It is a talisman. Is it?
Oh, for
It's
fuck's sake!
It's a talisman, is it? Interesting.
Oops!
This thing speaks volumes about who Miss Doonin really was. That looks really got me. This talisman and one other item.
This Taliban?
This talisman and one other item unequivocally proves Miss Doonin's true identity. And here it is. It's in my rucksack. Hang it. Here we go.
Oh, my
Gravy scroll.
gravy.
The painting is obscured by this gravy stain at the moment, but I plan to clean it up. Jesus. I've just really looked at that picture for the first time, but this scroll shows the master of the Karain channeling technique. The crest, the orange one at the top of the sign of that honourable... The crest at the top is a sign of that honourable title.
You are not giving this reveal the gravitas it deserves.
The very same crest that adorns the talisman the victim carried with her.
Whoa!
This crest is reserved for the master of Karain.
Who on earth told you that nonsense? I've got no idea what you're talking about.
The new master, Mayor Fay, told me.
What? You mean that acolyte is Misty Faye's
Daughter?
Oh.
Yes. Read your mind.
God, are you sure?
I am, yeah. In fact, since her first daughter passed away, Maya is Misty Faye's sole successor.
Mystic.
Oh, bloody hell. 5 of them, Gary.
Sounds like a successful unlock, sir.
I think so. Successful unlock.
This
Right, now-
this
now we
this
can ask.
this truth will shake the very foundations of what we know.
Mysticalise graced us with her presence about a week ago. When she showed me the talisman with that mark on it, well, I nearly fainted. No one had seen her in 17 years. That's when she disappeared.
Do you want to say something, Fran?
Yeah, sorry about that. I just lost looking at the gravy stain. What's the significance of the talisman, sister?
The Kurain talisman is a symbol of the master of Kurain.
Oh, thank you. That's really cleared it up.
The bearer must carry it with them always until their death.
Until their death.
So Elise Donim was what? Oh, pardon me.
That's all right. You read my mind. So Elise Doonan was really Maya's mother, huh?
Sir, you did
That's what you were
did
gonna say.
2 cases about this. You
she-
thought that Maya's mother was dead. She had disappeared for decades.
Oh yeah, I
The
remember.
DL6 incident.
The L6 incident. Bloody hell.
She was Misty Faye, the master of the Kurain channeling technique.
The truth comes out at last. Looks like we're making some headway here, Gary and Fran.
Tell me, sister. After 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now?
Because something orange happened that called her out of hiding.
What happened? Tell us.
Well,
Go on.
What's happening? What's happening? Tell us.
Oh bollocks! It can't be.
Oh, was quiet.
Ah!
No.
Oh my goodness, in the temple, this kind of tremor mind.
In a temple?
The sacred cavern in the training hall, it might well cave in.
What? Maya!
It seems to have passed.
Well, we can't just stand here and do nothing. Let's go.
What? Where?
To the inner bloody temple, of course. Where else?
But there was an earthquake.
Sister Bikini, we'll finish this later, all right? You stay
Of
there.
course, you'll run along now. People may have been hurt. I must get some first aid kits ready now.
Is
Where's
there any
the-
rubbing alcohol left? Yes or no question.
We'll take that as a no.
Come on then, Phoenix Wright. They won't bar you from entering as long as I'm with you.
Well, thank you.
Because it's ladies' night at the crime scene.
It is,
Right.
otherwise you have to pay £5, and that's a lot for entrance.
Thank you. Look, right at that moment, I have the worst feeling in my gut.
I don't feel so hot, Felix.
That's a callback, true believers. Look, we just had an earthquake, an orange one at that. I wonder if he's all right. My Miles.
You look worried and you're a million miles away. You're thinking about Miles Edgeworth.
What? Come on, let's go. Right, head on.
Follow me this way.
Right,
Talk
follow
to me.
you.
We're going to do a fun jumping game on this journey.
All right then. 1, 2, 3,
Go.
jump.
Nice.
Right.
What are you doing here?
What's that?
Vapash!
Ow!
How do you expect us to understand if you don't speak up? Vapoing!
Ow! Jesus, hey, why am I the only one getting whipped? She's what?
She's sorry, Miles.
No.
It
Sounds
sounds like that very.
Sounds like you're
serious-
in the cavern now.
Yeah, it sounds like that came from a bathroom of some description.
Iris did not.
Miles, are you taking a piss? Gone where?
I'm absolutely definitely better than this. She fled. She escaped.
Like your piss.
What? You are having a piss right now?
Dun. Yes.
So, it was just now, during the earthquake, you were taking a, It's easy to see Edgeworth's one and only weakness. His fear of earthquakes.
That is canonical. That is canonical.
I should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes, and I stupidly passed out.
Yeah, that's really stupid. That incident haunts you to this day, doesn't it?
What's the case
Does, though.
number?
DL5
6.
6. DL5 was that traffic collision, wasn't it, Gary?
Letting the suspect get away. I can't believe that it happened. Right? The inner temple area is dead end, so she only could have escaped to the side.
We haven't seen her. We were over there.
Yeah.
Then we need to get a manhunt underway now and search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom.
Wait, Edgeworth, just hold on a second. Have you thoroughly checked the inner temple yet?
Don't be ridiculous. Why would I? The inner temple is like an island. There's no way to escape out, but to cross.
No, that's not it. Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth.
What are you talking?
Bit loud, Gary. Sister Bikini mentioned something when we were with her. She said that the sacred cavern might have caved in because of the quake.
Then you think Iris might have gone to the inner temple to check on the situation?
Bingo. Listen, Edgeworth, I'm sure she's at the inner temple. A hunt is not necessary.
Right.
Look, let's not waste any more bloody time. We need to get to the draining hall, sacred cavern right now. We cannot waste time. Let's go.
Let's go.
Cool. We all agreed that we're going to go? Brilliant.
This way. Follow me.
Follow you. Fortunately, the sacred cavern didn't cave in.
Oh,
Thank
damn.
fuck.
I probably should have gone to break before that.
Oh, but what we found was something none of us would have ever expected. Oh.
Oh,
Bollocks.
shit.
How can there be shit?
Even more locks. Tits.
Fuck. What is the meaning of this? Iris.
Dot.
Iris, please tell me. What the hell is going on?
Well, lots of excitement. Lot of energy to climb down from. We're going to take a quick intermission. Let's call it a soft 3, hard 5-minute intermission. And we'll see you all very shortly. Until then. Still doing a case. Let's return to it now. Enjoy. Bridge to the turnabout. Redhead out. February 9th, Inner Temple, Training Hall.
Right. Is this what Gada was talking about?
Yeah. The trick locks.
Now then, Iris, Please remove these away.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm afraid I can't. It's not possible for me.
What?
During the earthquake, when the cavern was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped.
Yeah, that happened 5 seconds ago.
Do you remember that? And I know that there was only one orange lock when I was last came here. That's right. Jesus.
That's it.
So-
Use your words.
So you're saying that the lock you can't undo the new locks?
That's the one.
Right.
In a nutshell.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
If only I was stronger.
Oh God, he's brooding again. Go to
Edgeworth.
him. Go to him.
Oh, all right. How are you feeling? Oh, that's terrible. You look a little pale in the face.
Like you're one to talk with your face all green.
Miles, Phoenix, this is a really small room for you to be flirting so openly, and there are like other people here. Go and get some air.
Are you saying you want me to put my dick in?
Put it in your pants, please. We've got things to do. I'll watch over the suspect. You go and get a grip on yourself. Not like that. Put that.
Oh
dick
my
in
God.
Oh,
Don't be ridiculous. I'm perfectly.
here.
There's no telling what sort of mistakes you make in your current state. Go and get some rest. Is that your only concern now, Miles Edgeworth? Phoenix, you can't go with him.
Oh, okay.
Many dots. We'll handle the investigation in the garden. You take care of things here.
He always listens to instructions. Edgeworth. He's got so much pride that he's probably off crying in the corner of the garden. Am I right?
No, don't be that guy.
I'm sorry.
Just, who do you think you're kidding? Pride is simply another trap that hinders us in our lives.
I've never seen you at Pride, Phoenix. You should go.
I should. I'm always working.
That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. At any rate, it seems that this is where we part ways, Phoenix Wright. I'm going to stay here and see if I can help solve these bothersome puzzles.
I see. Well, thanks for your help. See ya. Now then, do you mind if I ask you a few things, Iris? Is that all right?
No, not at all.
I'm still in the room, but I'll just be over here, okay? So just to
Okay.
pretend like I'm not here.
Okay, bye.
See you, Fran. Why did you make a run for it, Iris?
I'm sorry. I heard the inner temple had been severely shaken by the strong earthquake we had. I was so worried, I just had to come and see.
So, back again. In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law. At least we're clear on that, yeah?
Can't tell you how relieved I was when I saw the sacred cavern was all right, but
But what? Go on.
then I saw these chains here. I saw all these extra locks that someone had put on the sacred cavern's door and ...
Stop there.
Who in the world would have done something like this? These trick locks are a sacred treasure of the Quran tradition. There are hundreds of ways to set them. That's why only the person who set the lock can open it.
Damn, that's pretty cool. And you aren't the one who set these locks.
I don't think it's that simple, Francesca von Karma. Don't know why I said your whole name. When we were here the first time, there was only one orange lock. But now, somehow, there's bloody 5 of them.
Which means a net increase in locks of how many, sir?
4.
There we go.
Lovely.
What does that mean? 4.
It means, like, the one after 3 and the one before 5.
Oh,
But it also
thank
means
you.
that someone, the rest of that sentence, and they wanted to secure it before you got here, Iris. presumably because they wanted to make sure Maya couldn't get out. This means that Iris can only open one of these locks, the first one. ...
Yes, that's correct.
What?
Iris, try to think, please. Isn't there any other way around this? ...
Well, like I said, there are hundreds of different ways to set these locks. They're super cool. I suppose if I went through every combination with each one, I could remove them. But ...
But it will take time, won't it?
Yeah, about a day if I had to guess.
A whole day?
Yeah, that's hundreds of combinations. Takes time.
Well, that's better than leaving the locks in place. Will you do it for us?
Sure, I'll do whatever I can.
We've got to wait another day. Bloody hell. All right, hang in there, Maya. You're going to have to call on your inner strength now. You know what, Iris? There's still one thing I didn't quite get.
And what might that be, Phoenix, right? Do you have a list?
I do, but I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where the fuck were you?
Excuse me, language?
Please, Iris, don't give me that look. You've heard that word before. You told us that you were in the room. You told us that you were in your room at Hazakura Temple at the time of the incident. But you weren't seen. But you were seen at the same. But you were seen that same evening at the inner temple.
Phoenix, go for a walk.
I need to go. I'm just going to walk around the room.
Run.
But then you were spotted at the scene of the crime in Hazakura Temple too. This is why I'm wound up.
Being spotted at both Hazakura Temple and the Inner Temple, it's as if you were...
Well, Iris, I think it's about time you told us the truth. Oh, here we fucking go. More locks.
What's happening?
I feel restricted.
I knew it. Francesca, these are Cyclops. Gary will tell you all about them. There's something going on here that we don't know about.
I'll let you know on the WhatsApp group, Fran.
Nice fun, Gary.
There's a WhatsApp group that I'm not part of?
Yeah, but neither's Phoenix. Oh, shit.
There's a WhatsApp group?
Okay, I think it's time to move on, sir. A lot of investigating to do.
Gary, you blew it. Quick, run.
Who else is on it?
February 9, Inner Temple Gat.
So literally all of the other... This is unbelievable,
It's
Gary.
just a meme. It's mainly for
it's
memes,
just a
Phoenix.
few couple of people. It's me, Edgeworth, Fran, Goddo, Gumshoe,
the
Old
judge?
Bag.
The alternative judge?
Both the judges and that weird guy from the hospital.
Oh.
I really enjoy the memes.
And Larry's on there as well?
Yeah, actually, he's pretty good. He's got a good track.
All right, I'm finally getting to the bottom of this case. I can count of Iris to break those locks, so I should try to gather some more clues. From Sister Bikini, Edgeworth, Gumshoe, and Pearls, of course. Right, let's head off. Just wanted to do my little monologue by that bridge.
That's fine. Run this way, this way.
February 9, Dusky Bridge.
It's weird that there's no one around all of a sudden. I'm sure it gets quite quiet up here in the mountains when you're all on your own. Speaking of alone, I guess I should go check out that shack just down the path. Maybe I'll find Larry there sulking again. Thanks for my second monologue, and follow you, Fran.
Let's go for the hat trick.
Yeah, I think I'm still here. I think so.
I don't think you are. February 9, Hazakura Temple main gate.
I wonder if Sister Bikini has gone back to the main hall already. I haven't seen Gumshoe around for a while either. Maybe they're having a cup of tea together somewhere. Perhaps a Horlicks. I bet Gumshoe is Sister Bikini's type.
What?
Right,
living?
Phoenix, I'm definitely going to just peel off now, okay? So I'll see you later.
Off you go. See ya.
All right, ciao.
Take care of those locks.
February 9th, Hazakura Temple main hall.
Looks like Sister Bikini is not here. She must be sorting things out after the quake. Must be hard on her to have her bad back. There are a few things I really need to discuss with her.
This is why you shouldn't monologue every new place we go.
I'm talking to you, Gary.
Oh, right.
Guess I'll drop by again later and see if she's around.
Okay, well, this is not interesting for me to hear.
All right. Yeah, to be fair, you were there the whole time.
February 9th, Hazakura Temple, courtyard.
Sounds like someone's happy. What tune is that they're humming?
No motive. No crime. No motive. No crime. Sing it with me. No motive.
No motive.
No
crime.
motive, no crime.
No crime.
motive,
no crime.
No
No crime.
I remember when we used to search in the channeling room in Korea. That's really what they were going for, huh? Woo! I love my job.
You're a great boss.
Who cares if the clues I find are no?
I
Quite a lot of people.
about this.
That's not what investigating is all about. The investigator investigates for the love of investigating investigations. It's a passion. Good cases we have, good cases we've lost along the way.
Put it down.
Like I'm a steel drum. This isn't inappropriate at all.
Bloody hell, I would have never guessed that Gumshoe was into reggae.
Every case is gonna be airtight. Every case is gonna be airtight now.
Every case is gonna be airtight.
Every
Every
case
case is gonna be airtight now.
is.
You're joining in, Gary.
Right, it's a catchy tune.
Hey, pal.
Huh? Who? Me?
How long have you been there?
I just got here.
Oh, okay.
So, what are you up to, Detective? Apart from humming reggae?
I'm investigating, pal. I made a promise to Mr. Edgeworth.
She made a
I
promise to me.
promised I would find the real murder weapon.
She'd murder me. The real murder weapon?
That barbed sword thingy turned out to be a false lead, right?
What, that Lego seaweed?
Yeah. Somebody clearly stepped on it in the night, and that's how I got all red at the end. But I'm giving it my best shot here. I still haven't turned up any clues.
Maybe somebody pierced their foot on a spike.
I just found out these weird scraps of paper. Looks like, I don't know, a letter or something. Doesn't seem to have anything to do with the case, though,
You're
so...
a terrible cop. You're really bad at this.
Hey, Droopy's here!
A letter? Droopy?
Yeah, that's
Unless-
right. Not gonna do the final case without me. I've gotten my insult in. That's a series wrap on Droopy, motherfuckers.
Yeah, everybody, you know what, we've had our differences. Let's give Droopy a big round of applause.
Okay. Well done, Droop.
Ah,
You were
God.
always my favorite, Droopy.
I hope you die in a fire. So, how's the investigation going, Detective Gumshoe?
I was going to ask you the same question.
Mr.
Oh, how's it going? You tell me. I want to know from you.
I like to ask myself questions every now and again. Tick tock.
Do we have time for this?
No, I don't know if I should be telling you, pal, but I guess it can't hurt.
Go on.
It looks like the murder took place in the Inner Temple Garden. And they're taking the bloody writing on the lantern pretty seriously back at HQ.
What? You mean?
I don't have the details, pal. All I know is you don't find Maya down in that sacred cavern. We're gonna be faced with one ugly situation.
What kind of ugly situation are we looking at here?
Now you got me. I don't know. Just sounded cool.
No.
They're not my words, pal.
Then who said it?
Mr. Godot.
Godot? What did he mean by that?
Probably meant Godot.
Oh, Godot, right. About that letter you found, the orange one.
Oh, don't remind me, pal. I'm busting a gut here, just trying to find a murder weapon.
No. You can't be dealing with all that reading of letters.
With that gut, what? My gut's been busted. Hey, wait a second. Gut, you okay down there?
There he is.
It's okay, Busted.
There you took your time, Gut. There we are.
All right, Busted makes him feel good.
It,
I'm finding some burned old letter.
bloody hell, he had to be asked 3 times to talk. Burnt up old letter?
Yeah, was in that orange incinerator right outside the inner temple.
The incinerator? The one me and Gary put our heads in?
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew I wasn't imagining it. We did put our heads in there.
That's right. And I made a lewd joke.
Turn my head just to the left. There was snow on the incinerator when I saw it first. But after the incident, the snow had melted away. Which means someone used the incinerator on the night of the murder or used the snow for a snowman.
What's up with you, pal? You've got it right here if you want to take a look.
But can I? Do you mind, mister?
Sure, go nuts. I don't want it, pal. You can have it.
Really, mister?
Oh.
No fooling?
Yeah, kid, go on. Let me just ruffle your hair.
Oh, a swell.
Spirit mediums and masters and stuff. I bet it's got no relation at all to the case.
Spirit mediums? Go on, you take that, Gary. That's for you.
Oh, thanks.
It's got to be it's got to be really important if it mentions spirit mediums and masters. I better give it a good looking over and some serious thought.
You mean you're not going to look at it and forget about it instantly?
What was that?
Make sure you chuck it in the trash when you're done. Littering is a crime, pal.
So, what do you know about the real murder weapon so far?
Well, it wasn't the though. That was found impaled in the victim's body. Mr. Edgeworth proved that in court today.
Yes, that's true, from what I read.
In which case, it must have been another orange blade.
And that's what you're running around like a headless chicken looking for now, huh?
That's me.
Could be some sort of sword, machete, a canife.
Yeah, man, it's tiring work. But let me tell you something, pal. I'm no chicken. We've got the feather of forensics in our cap these days.
I can see.
We're using the department's secret orange weapon on this.
It's going to be a dog, isn't it?
Secret weapon? What? This secret weapon of yours?
Bless you. You want to know? You've got to think scientifically, okay?
Well, that's my worst type of thinking. All right.
The murder weapon was the sword. Swords are, scientifically speaking, made of metal, right? Any questions so far?
Nope. I know what he's going to say, but I'll let him look smart. And I'll let him.
All right, well, when you're done licking me. Okay, so what's the perfect tool for the job? Ta-da! A metal detector.
Raise your hand if you didn't see this was coming from a mile away. I'm putting my hand up. I thought,
Anyway, yeah, Gary thought it was going to be a dog.
yeah,
Give a scientific investigation a go.
You have used a dog in the past.
some fucking dog, Gary. Look at it. It's a bloody metal detector.
Not
Me?
again with these dogs. I've been using this thing for hours now.
Could have been a parrot.
Gets pretty boring after a while. So, why don't you have a go?
Who's this show for at this point?
I don't know.
It's for DVD Smiths. Thanks for listening, David. Really appreciate it. Look, I don't know. Should I help Detective Gumshoe out or not? Should I?
No. Come on, pal. It's good fun, I'm telling you.
All right, then. I guess I'll give it a go.
Like I said, this is the department's most advanced gadget. The absolute best.
This thing.
Yep. It's so sensitive, you could make it cry. It's so high tech, you could skydive off it.
Hey, you got Windows 95 in your offices now. Look, oh, bother.
So, now I'm gonna tell you how to use it.
If you could. I'd love a tutorial right near the end of the...
Tutorial feels like the way to go. It's possible the real murder weapon is around here somewhere, right?
Yeah, sure. That's what we're trying to fucking find out.
Right, so first, let's turn the detector on. It's gonna be a 23-step process.
Love it. Okay.
There we go. Now that sound is the sound of the metal detector doing stuff. Next! Touch the detector and take a real good look around the courtyard with it, pal. Once you hit something metallic, hit the check gauge, and when that happens, you touch the gauge to really give the area a good hard stare.
Jesus, that was loud.
This thing picks up metallic objects that are hidden. Take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal?
Cool. All right. So I'm not gonna use this on the ground. Or actually, I am. There we go. This is Miss Dunham's stuff, isn't it?
Scientifically speaking, they're usually made of wood.
But the detector is reacting to it.
Yeah, but however you look at it, the thing's made of wood, all right?
Metal wood, mud.
I don't bother investigating unless it looks like something might be metallic. That's a general...
Metal. Isn't the whole point of a metal detector to find metal where you can't see it?
It's weird that this thing is causing a racket.
Here, let me take a look at it.
All right, hands off. Examining evidence is a job for the...
Oh, for... Ah! The top is coming off.
Oh, it's that kind of party. Here we go.
No, Gary,
Oh,
put
it's
it
too
on.
cold. No, it's too cold for this.
Look what you've done. You've damaged a really important piece of evidence.
Oh! Bollocks.
That's a...
Staff sword. Staff sword.
A sword.
Inside the stair.
Is this... Could it be?
Gary, could you go higher? The murder weapon. Oh no, he's just hitting the tunes. All
I'm
right,
going for it, mate.
I'd never have guessed there'd be a sword concealed in a victim's stuff.
They call this kind of thing a sword cave, pal. This one's a real gem. The workmanship is really something else. Thank goodness it wasn't a cane sword, or else the victim would have stabbed her own foot.
I officially give up on trying to figure out how Gumshoe's mind works. If the real scene of the crime was the inner temple garden, then why was the sword used to kill the victim in the main Orange Hall courtyard? Hey, Gumshoe.
No, there's no crime.
Gumshoe, stop singing. Look, who knows about the hidden sword?
No one. Even the police didn't know about it till I discovered it just now.
Well, as they say, there's no team in Gumshoe. Isn't that what they say, Gary?
What?
It doesn't look like there are any traces of blood on it.
You are pond life, Phoenix. You know that, right?
Hey, come on.
And I guess this isn't the murder weapon, huh?
If I'm Pond Life, then I'm like a really cool mallard. Look, no. I'm sure someone just wiped it off after the murder very casually. They do a bit of stab.
Yeah.
Give it away.
Nice. This thing is definitely the murder weapon. Good job, pal.
It's about the same length as the Shishito, too. This must be the murder weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna run this over to forensics.
We're just
Don't-
over here.
Don't run.
There's gotta be some traces of blood left, even if most of it has been wiped off. See you later, pal.
Don't run with the sword.
Whoa!
Jesus.
Ow! Every case is gonna be a day. Every case is gonna be.
Boss, slow down, boss. Not with a sword, boss.
Look, wait up, detective.
Huh? What is it, pal? I'm pretty busy right now, you know.
Look, you're going to get that stuff analysed, right? Would you mind holding off for just a little while?
Ah, what are you talking about, pal?
Please. We're mates. Look, just until we find Maya.
Maya? What's this got to do with her?
I don't know, but I'm starting to get a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach.
You are recovering from an illness.
That is true.
Oh, how so?
Yeah, I did fall down like 100-foot cavern. Only
He
a
fell
mere
off a
four-
bridge
a mere
yesterday.
Was it yesterday? 48 hours ago. So
I
yeah,
just thought you had a cold.
I'm a bit concussed. Look, Maya's trapped inside the sacred cavern right now, and, well, we don't even know if she's okay or not. But we think she might be because I think Hannah's on the cast sheet for next week. But anyway, look, the more evidence and testimony I hear, the more uneasy I feel.
You don't think Maya's been murdered?
Please, Detective, let's just wait until we can get inside the sacred cavern.
Yeah, you're looking kind of viridian there.
Well,
Okay. Just stop it with that face, okay? One thing, though.
can't help it.
This staff secret trick, let's keep it between you and me, all right?
And Gary.
Hey, Gary, but put your shirt back on, Gary. This gets out, if we know about it, didn't say anything, we're finished.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Literally almost sent it to the WhatsApp group.
I understand.
This is just a regular orange run-of-the-mill staff. You got it? Okay, now, you take good care of it, pal. I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh, cheers, Detective, thank you.
Don't worry. She'll be fine.
Gumshoe.
You know, there's a place at the base of this mountain that has some really good pasta.
Prezzo?
How about I take you there when we find Maya, huh, pal?
Sure, thanks. I love it there.
Never
Right.
been there before.
I can't help but wonder, though. What was Elise doing with a staff like this in the first place? Go on, let's head off. Right, see you, Dick.
Many more people left to talk to,
No,
sir. The
no,
clock is
sir.
ticking.
I don't know, Gary. Shall we talk to some more people?
Yeah, let's fuck it. Let's see if Gary's not Gary. Larry, I'm Gary. Lost all sense of self.
Well, what about Sally?
Whatever happened to Carrie? She filled in for me, right? February 9th, Heavenly Hall.
Oh, Mr. Nick!
Rose! What the bloody hell are you doing here?
Nothing. What about Mystic May? Is she alright?
We don't know yet.
Oh, I see.
Hey, what do you think you're doing here, Nick?
Larry,
This is a loser shack. We're losers. We're losers. We get together to lose themselves.
this is the what?
Hey, we find comfort in each other's failures. Okay, me and this small child. We're just sort of
Jesus.
losing ourselves in our
Not a
comfort. You
loser.
know, you are. It's why you're in the shack.
Look, Mr. Nick, Mr. Maurice, he took a picture of me and,
Laurice? That's a great pose.
Crazy
My name.
old
It's my name.
Maurice.
Phoenix. We're gonna gather firewood now. We'll be cooking some half-rotten potatoes over a miserable little campfire. Just stay out of our way.
I don't believe this. Why can't he try getting fired up over becoming a better man?
Glass houses, sir.
Still can't believe I'm not on
No
the
one believes
WhatsApp.
a word I say anymore.
This guy's on the WhatsApp,
Listen
Gary.
to me, Pearl. You don't want to trust this kind of guy, okay? He'll only let you down.
oh, Mystic May,
Come on, we're gonna go find potatoes.
Larry, just before you go, is there something you want to tell me about this picture?
Hey, I got nothing to say to you, Nick. My life's out here now with Pearl. Two losers cooking potatoes together for
I'm not a loser.
forever. You are a loser. That's why you're here. You were gonna cook potatoes we found on a mountain.
What am I gonna do with him? All right then. Look, what do you think about this picture, pals? Christ.
I think it's really well drawn.
It's like a fiery snare drum.
I can't draw at all, so I think it's really amazing.
Oh, see, someone appreciates it. It's tough getting the flames to look like that, like flames.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be Sister Iris flying through the air, isn't it? I love it. It's like a dream, a wonderful fantasy.
No, it wasn't a dream. She really flew. I'm telling you, Iris really flew that night.
The more emphatically you state that, the more you sound like a character from an old Twilight Zone episode.
But it's true, I drew it really fast.
There's a 50s level of earnestness here.
But Mr. Lorice,
Not you too. Please, don't look at me like that, Pearl. Don't look at me. Don't look at me like I'm some kind of nutcase. I beg you. I
guess this picture really is a representation of what Larry thinks he saw.
Okay, so I was half asleep when I was here that night. But I was wide awake after the lightning struck.
We only had the budget for 6 separate images, and we spent it on this one?
It's important. People need to know how I sleep. I sleep on the floor of a hut in the snow, with the door open. And I saw what I saw. It was exactly like I drew in the picture.
And it looks like I don't have any choice but to take this sketch at face value.
Think of that picture we just saw. What was going on with his head? Can you work it out right now?
He was upside down.
He was upside down.
What's with the look of doubt on your face?
Yeah, pearls, indeed.
Yeah. Mr. Nick?
I've been meaning to ask you about the night of the murder, actually. I'm glad you're here, because I have been
murder that we talked about. Do you remember when we first met you and somebody else was murdered and Phénix put your mum in prison forever?
Remember that?
Oh!
Yeah, where were you and what exactly were you doing when it all happened?
Not that last murder, this one.
Yeah, this one.
What? Wait. I was just, I'm just a kid,
Quoting Simple Plan won't get you out of this.
Listen, Gary, I'm sure it doesn't really matter what I was doing, does it, Mr. Nick?
Sorry, Pearls, but yes, it does. On the night of the murder, you were supposed to be with Miss Dunham's room, reading a book together. And I'm supposed to be your guardian, but I let that happen. But Miss Dunham was murdered, and you, Pearls, were at the inner temple. Just what exactly happened that night, Pearls?
I'm really sorry, Mr. Nick.
A cyclock.
Just gonna move on.
Yep. There we go.
I'm sure.
Gonna move on?
Will.
Yep. What did you not just talk about, Pearls?
Listen, I'm just making sure that it's not clipped. All right, that's just.
Yep. I think that's fair.
My spiritual power, it has disappeared.
What? The powers have disappeared? What do you mean your powers disappeared, Pearls?
Well, it's all over for me. The spirit medium who can't channel spirits is like a painter who can't paint, this guy.
I was about to say.
Hey! What are you looking at me for, and also referring to me in your speech?
Pearls, that was. Did you try to channel someone's spirit right here at Hazakura Temple? Tried but failed, perhaps.
Way to go, Nick! You made her cry. You dick. That's what you're really cruel of you. Wow! Oh, I'm crying now as well.
Just as I thought.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna have to break her sight look to get the truth out of her.
I
But
mean,
not yet. Not now.
I mean, they're both crying. We should just bail.
Yeah, let's head off.
They're both crying. Let's just bail.
Yeah. Here we go.
What an image. February 9th, Hasagura Temple, main hall.
Well, what's the damage? How is the sacred cavern?
It looks like it survived. But we have a bigger problem now.
He did survive, but at first he was afraid.
I was petrified. I told Sister Bikini all about it, but you don't have to see that. About the 5 locks that were stopping us from getting inside the sacred
But
cavern.
you're going to tell us anyway.
Wow.
So yeah, there were 5 locks, and
Oh my goodness. But who could have done that? The only people who know how to set those trick locks are those of the Kurain tradition.
we have Iris at the sacred cavern trying her best to open them for us right now. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about, Sister Bikini.
Oh yes, we were in the middle of a chat, weren't we?
Yes, you were telling me how the Master of Kurain disappeared 17 years ago. I want to know why Misty Fae suddenly appeared at this temple.
It was about a week ago when Mystic Elise, Mystic Misty arrived. After she showed me the talisman that proved she was the master, she said, "Someone is trying to destroy the Kurain tradition's main family line. I'm here to put a stop to them." I'm very good at impressing.
Yeah. Someone was trying to destroy the main family line.
There's only one heir to the title of master at any time, and it's usually the eldest. That child becomes a new master of Kurain, and her daughter's the main family. All other mediums become branch family members with no hope of controlling the clan.
So it's just a monarchy with extra steps.
That's why nothing has changed throughout the history of the clan. Branch families always have and always will plot to erase those of the main family line.
Is the power of the Master worth this much bloodshed?
You oversaw a case about this exact issue.
You believe in the technique, don't you, Mr. Wright? You know the power, that its power is real?
Yes. Yes, I do. It's been 3 years since I first met Maya. In that time, I've seen her channel the spirits of the dead loads of times, plenty of times. But during the Master de Mars case, and during Maggie Bird's trial too.
Yeah, still problematic, that last one.
That was. Thanks to Maya, Mia's always on hand to help out when I need her the most.
The Kurain technique has made a huge difference to the world, you know? I mean, the ability to commune with the dead, that's true psychic power, you know? Members of the tradition have always been there, behind every important leader. Who wouldn't respect such a tremendous skill?
I suppose so. But with all that power and influence, I kind of expected you'd be really rich by now.
Are you saying we're poor, Mr. Wright? Oh, you're very direct, aren't
It's
you?
an interesting word for rude.
People don't believe in it anymore, you see. All because of one little orange mistake.
An orange mistake? What orange mistake?
The fuck's sake, the DL... Oh.
17 years ago, that's when everything came crashing down. All because of that orange incident.
That orange incident? Is she talking about what I think she is?
I'm the only person in your office that takes notes.
I'm sure the records still exist if you're interested. Locked up, of course. It was called the DL-6 incident. That's the name of the file.
The DL6 incident, huh?
Why are you asking follow-ups? You
Hang on,
closed
Gary.
the case.
The DL6 incident. I know it well. I closed it. I handled a related case just 3 years ago.
That's right. So, it was you who was the defense attorney on that case.
It was indeed. A murder, an orange one at that took place 17 years ago.
You want to
It
jump
was
in?
the first time in the country's history, I saw a glass of sherry, the police ever used a spirit medium. The idea was to channel the victim's spirit to learn the identity of the murderer.
And the medium who performed the channeling was Misty Fay, Maya's mother.
Through mystic Misty's channeling, the name of a certain man surfaced. And with that as evidence, the investigators were spurred into action.
But that man, he was found not guilty, wasn't he?
That's right, he was. And the case remained a mystery. In other words, we failed. It was the first case the world has ever seen the Korean tradition openly involved in. It was all over the media, the public, the judiciary, the people of Korean village. Everyone judged her. Everyone said Mystic Misty's powers were a sham. And then she just disappeared, vanished, while everyone still thought of her as a fraud.
But I know the truth. Misty Fay's spirit channeling wasn't a sham at all.
Of course it wasn't. And since you managed to reveal the truth, we're finally making a comeback. The Korean tradition is starting to recover at last. But with a new master wielding the power of the clan.
Does she mean Maya?
The spiritual power of the Korean channeling technique is in the blood.
Got a tambourine, Gary.
Yeah.
Never heard that before. Maya's told me the exact same thing before.
How does she sound in your head, sir?
We, the women of Fay family, have always been spirit mediums. Something like that. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. According to Maya, only the women in the family can inherit that power.
The main family's bloodline stems directly from Mystic Amy. But with each new generation, only one daughter becomes the new master.
And the ones who don't become branch families, right?
That's right. And it's always the cause of tragedy.
You know, Maya had a sister too. An older sister named Mia.
Oh, yes. I've heard of her.
What? You know that Mia? She was my mate.
Of course. She became a lawyer in the hopes of discovering what happened to her mother.
Lost her life as a result.
Do you know what Mystic Mia is rumored to have said? She said it wasn't only because of her mother that she became a lawyer.
Oh, it smells like a retcon in here all of a sudden.
She also didn't want to fight with her sister over the leadership of the tradition.
Really?
Well, she saw what happened to her own mother, Mystic Misty, as she grew up.
She saw that, did she?
She sure did. I guess Mystic Me, I missed what it said.
That's right. Misty Fey had an elder sister too. And Misty, having superior powers, managed to usurp the master's seat from her.
Mystic Misty's sister's Mystic Morgan, as you probably know.
Jesus, this game. Morgan? There's a name I know well, do I? It was a year ago now at Mayor's home,
fuck's
Terrain
sake.
Village. I can't remember this at all. Oh, what she did was terrible. It was all so she could make her own daughter the next master. Pearl's mum.
I suppose if you know about Mystic Morgan's daughter, then you must have already realized that Iris...
Huh? Iris? What's Iris got to do with any of this?
That Iris is Mystic Morgan's orange daughter.
What? Iris is what? Is she kidding me? Are you kidding me? Iris is Morgan Fay's orange daughter. Jesus. Did you just say that Iris is Morgan Fay's daughter? Orange one at that.
Oops. I thought you already knew.
That's a pretty big oops.
Yeah.
It sounded like you'd met one of Mystic Morgan's daughters already.
Well, I have. I know her very well. She lives with me, Pearls.
Oh?
Yes, Pearls. Pearl Fay. That child I left with the crazy man down the... Look, but I always thought she was an only child.
You jest! That child? She's Mystic Morgan's... I had no idea. Mystic Morgan. But she's in prison now, isn't she?
Yes. Ever since she was found to be a co-conspirator in a murder case last year.
Slightly better at prison knife fights than Manfred von Karma.
It was all done to set Pearls up as the next master.
I see. So I've been wrong all this time. Mystic Morgan had 3 daughters, not 2.
What? 3?
Yes, Iris, her orange twin sister, and Mystic Pearl.
What? Twin sister?
Oh, didn't you know? It all happened 20 years ago. After the clan leadership was taken from her by her sister, Mystic Morgan's life crumbled. It wasn't many years later that Corain's reputation hit an all-time low. When Mystic Morgan's husband realized his wife would never become the master, he left her and the village, taking their twin daughters with him.
How awful.
He was a jeweler, you know. In the end, he remarried, and that's when it happened. He decided to give one of his girls up to be looked after by us here at the temple. That was Iris, you see.
It's unbelievable. If Iris is a twin sister, could it be? Could you tell me one more thing, Sister Bikini? What was the name of Iris' sister?
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I just can't remember. All I can recall is that her father is a jeweler.
Oh, that's a clearer guess. Jeweler. Thank you very much. Cheers, mate. Look, you've helped clear up a lot of details. Those are 2 older sisters, huh?
Yes, that's right. No doubt it was all because of Mystic Morgan's anger towards the main family.
Anger? What do you mean? What is this anger?
Her twin daughters were taken from her by her jeweler husband. Even that couldn't destroy her dream that a child of hers would one day lead the clan.
That's why she had pearls.
It seems that the incident here was a result of Mystic Morgan's anger.
Can you try to tell me that Morgan had a revenge baby?
We've all done it. It was able to break free of the bars that confine her.
Iris has a twin sister. The plot thickens.
Like
But this
gravy.
Indeed.
Oh, delicious gravy.
But we've seen a lot of it today, but this information will be useless unless I can flesh it out a bit. I need to ask more questions to get some more info.
Well, there's one person who might know about this twin sister, sir.
Oh, bye. See you later.
All right, see ya. Thanks for your info.
I'll
Really
take
helped.
you to him right
Simon,
now.
the young man.
Go on, we'll head off. Where is he?
February 9th, Inner Temple Garden.
The cops are still combing the place. They look pretty nervous. I'd be nervous too. It's got to be a tough job. Especially with someone giving you the evil eye the whole time.
Mother. How could I have done that?
Well, I can't believe it's still bothering him. Edgeworth!
Ah!
Jesus, made me jump. Hey, look, don't you dare run away. Come back.
Done. What do you want, right?
You know what I want, but what do I want?
If you came here to laugh at me, then get on with it. Go on, laugh away.
I was ready to get out with him, but he's just the same prideful Edgeworth. You went back to the Criminal Affairs Department, right? You said you wanted to look into something concerning Iris.
Yes. And thanks to what I found, I was reminded of something terrible.
All right.
We'll find out what that terrible thing is next week on La Théâtre de Phénix. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. There's your cliffhanger. I can make a cliffhanger if I want to. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. This is your time to give a digital round of applause to the incredible cast. Their social medias should be showing up in the chat right now. But also, I would like to throw over to them for any plugs they might want to give away. Starting, of course, with our wonderful leading man, Scott Oswald, as Phénix Wright. Not many weeks left to go.
Not many weeks. Thoroughly enjoyed it, though, Chaz. Missed it the last few weeks. Nothing to plug, as always. Just have a nice week. Everyone, have a lovely week.
Excellent. And we also had the wonderful Tom Tucker's Miles Edgeworth. Tom.
I am at Turligard across the internet, which is a King Lear quote, obviously. And yeah, that's it.
Wonderful. And he wasn't the only prosecutor we had there. We also had Franziska von Karma reprising the role, the wonderful Rosanna Subar.
Yeah, what the fuck is up? Yeah, I don't have any plugs. I want to echo Scott's plugs. Be nice and kind to yourself, particularly with the world reopening again. Some of us don't want to sit in a really busy bar right now, and that's fine. Yeah, thanks, bye.
Very true. Been with us since the first ever show, Jeremiah O'Connor as Larry Butts.
Hi. Yeah, I have no plugs either of a career kind, only electrical. Yeah, have a lovely time. I have no plugs, so just have a great time. I'm at Mystery Fedora on Twitter, but I don't really say very much that's very interesting. But you can see me say that anyway. Have a lovely week, everyone. Take care.
Oh, marvelous. We also had the wonderful David Alwyn as, I think at this point, fan favorite character Dick Gumshoe.
I mean, it's got to be someone's favorite.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of love for Gumshoe in the chat.
A voice only a mother could love. But yeah, Alwyn the Terrible on the socials. I'm going to be in a real live show with people. If you happen to be anywhere near London, do come and see Crisis What Crisis at the New Diorama. I will be mainly down in the basement answering phones, not to pull back the curtain, but yeah, go and do that. I'll be doing lots of stupid voices to do that. And go and play Baldur's Gate 3 in early access if you have the means to do that, and rescue the painter Oscar Fevras, because I'm that guy. That's fun. So enjoy that.
Awesome.
And look after yourselves.
We also had the return of Pearl, and our Pearl understudy was the incredible Rachel Waring, who I believe at now every point throughout the franchise has portrayed every member of the Fae family.
I'm pretty sure I have, at least all of the old ones. Yay. Older ladies, more whatever. I don't have any personal plugs at the moment because I'm doing a job where money happens with a job, and that's great. However, I would say go to www.collabtheatre.co.uk and check out Crooks 1926. It's a banging little immersive show. I saw it before the pandemic and then immediately after the other night. They've made it. It's gone from very self-serious to entirely insane and silly, and I really enjoy the way they've gone because we all need a bit of that. The other thing I will say is that lockdown easing anxiety is a real thing. Just keep check with your brains. I ended up accidentally on Oxford Street, like the day that we were back in London after lockdown easing. I had to take myself home, and I just had to be a big old grown-up lady and say, Rachel, take yourself home, because there's a bunch of people here who are idiots. So look after your brains, guys.
Very, very good message. Playing again, another fan favorite part now. Where would we be without everyone's favorite drunk nun, Sister Bikini, Laura Sharples, live from France? Any plugs?
I am Pips_Lemon on Instagram and Twitter. I am Lemon Pips on YouTube. And just to carry on from what everyone else has said, be kind to yourself.
That's very true. And last but certainly not least, playing Iris, also live from France, Shari Monroy.
I am Shari, not Shari, on Instagram, and I think I'm performing in Teatro Pomodoro's Crypto Cabaret in June, so keep an eye out for that. And also, be nice to yourself. Have you had a glass of water? Probably not. Have one.
Very true. And of course, shout outs to a cast member who had to leave early, Sarah Griffin, filling in for the role of Godot. Sarah has been an absolute godsend throughout the entire Phoenix Wright streams, playing all manner of parts. Just an incredible human being. So their social media should be in the chat, so please do drop them a follow. They are incredible. In terms of plugs for me, not too much to plug. If you didn't know I have a podcast, you do now. There's a link to find it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Second episode will be out when I finish editing it. So please do stay tuned for that. And I also run a voiceover studio, and I'm reopening. If you're an actor who needs to get a voice reel done, please do visit my website, and we'll try and book some time in for you. That'd be really nice. Right. All that's left to do now is to decide who we're going to raid. And I think, as is tradition at this point, we are going to raid the lovely Rick Carranza. Raid message is, as always, I've just been to the theater. All caps preferred. So let's kick off that raid now. Thank you so much. There's only about 3 weeks left of La Théâtre de Phénix. Thank you so much for tuning in. Keep in mind, you can always catch up on previous episodes on YouTube. I'm a little bit far behind now, but I will sort that out in time. But on behalf of the entire company of La Théâtre de Phénix, thank you so much for spending time with us. And we'll see you next week. Ta-ra for now.